Hey, Martin. Thanks for coming in, buddy. 351. Thanks for coming in, man. Glad to have you. Been out here salmon fishing all morning. Got here around 8 this morning. Didn't want to go live earlier since because Chad and Dee were live with the couples tournament. Uh, I got 3 rods out and the one in the rod holder right in the middle there. It's got the guard dog on there. And the bait today we are using some salmon eggs that I cured myself at home. I made spawn sacks with the loose eggs, and I got skein, which is just the eggs themselves. I cured those also, and like uh, it's been slow. Nice day out finally. Warmed up a little. And of course, use my Uncle Lou rod. Got the reaction tackle braid on there. 65-pound test. The hooks I'm using a River Cat tackle hook, circle hook, 2-aught and 3-aught. You guys see, I got my River Cat, or I got the link pinned at the top for reaction tackle. Click that link, that'll bring you right to their site, and automatically at checkout, you get 15% off. Commercial. So, yeah, hopefully you get one of these fish that's jumping around. They've been jumping all day. This year, I have no clue what is going on. I just can't figure them out. Last week, after I got done with my live, ended up catching a nice brown trout. So trying to get a king salmon on the guard dog. I'm pretty sure it'll work on paired up with the cat tackle hook. And the wind is bad here today. So yeah, hopefully we'll be hopefully get lucky enough and hook into something today while live. Hey Ashley, thanks for coming in. Trying to catch some salmon again. I had no luck this year, but I did get that nice brown trout. JBT, thanks for coming in, buddy. Stink over stink. How you doing, man? Thanks for coming in. If you guys are looking for flyers, hit that link at the top of the chat that I pinned at the top. You'll get 15% off. Reaction Tackle has a very nice pair of flyers. Comes with a belt. Uh, there's a belt loop on it. You put it on your belt. It's got a cord, and it's got some nice rust proof too. Very nice pliers. And if you use braid, these will come in handy. Right here, where my finger is, that's where you cut your line, and it cuts through the braid easily. I mean, fishermen and fisherwomen, we're out in all kinds of weather, especially cat fishermen. They they're rust proof, so they'll last forever. I almost caught a duck just now. Thing right into my third line. Ernie, seen your post on Facebook about your deer, man. That 13 pointer. That sucks. You have to get rid of the meat. Thanks, Mark. Yeah, they're they're worth the money that you pay for them. Wow, over 100. Thanks, JBT. Over 100 pounds. Dang, that would have helped get you guys through the winter for sure. Save up some, save money buying all that meat from the store. Hopefully, catch a salmon today. I feel like some salmon. I ain't buying it from the store. Stuff's way too much. 44, like 40 something, almost $50 for a half a fish. Yeah, it's a lot better for you, Ernie. A lot healthier than all the stuff. That's for sure. I'm gonna try and get back into deer hunting next year. Only bad thing about that, it'll cut into my fishing time, but I can bag a couple deer next year. That'll be nice. Just have to hunt in the morning and fish in the afternoon. Hey, Possum, thanks for coming in. Careful on them roads, man. Oh, I bet, Ernie. Man, I'm just glad last weekend after the live caught that brown trout, and then there's a guy. He came up in his kayak. He was in the river. Uh, he had a couple bags of salmon eggs that he gave us. That he gave me. So I cured them and everything the next day, and that saves me a lot of money I don't have. Uh, where I ain't got to buy no bait for fishing. Today I was gonna do some casting, but I forgot my spoons at the house. I took almost all the fishing stuff out because I had flat tire the other day, and I put everything in the house except for a few rods. Exo Motorsports, thanks for coming in. So we're just bottom fishing today. And tomorrow, can't do no fishing because Audra's stepdad passed away last week, and we're having a celebration of life for him tomorrow. 5 on one side and 7 on the other. Non-typical, huh? Man, I bet they look nice. Like I was always told, though, it don't matter how big the antlers are, you can't eat them. So that sucks. The DNR, I seen you posted saying DNR won't give you another buck tag for it because you have to throw that one out. Oh wow, nice. Wish this wind would die down. So I don't know what it is about this year, man. The salmon are they're in here, and the brown trout. Salmon just ain't doing nothing. They're jumping and everything, going upriver like they should, but they ain't hitting the spontex and the skein like they should be. I just seen your other comment. It has a hole on one side. I like. How the heck that happened? I wonder. No, I'm actually surprised not more people at CatCon are going live. 'Cause I know a bunch of people went. Yeah, today we got some good wind. It's blown out of the west. I just wish it would die down a little. Oh, okay, Ernie. Yeah, from the deer stand. When you're out in your deer stand, looks like some nice property there. Nice land. You get must have a lot of deer that come through there. I think I should have made a 30-minute drive to my other spot. That's all right. You guys will see enough of that by the end of this month. I'll be down there bourbon fishing. Maybe not next weekend, but the weekend after. I might go down there and do some salmon fishing. I won't be using the guard dogs there because of where we do fish, or where I usually fish in that area, me and my buddy. But I'll be using the Patriot James floats though. Now when I'm burbot fishing, yeah, the guard dogs will be on for sure. Because I'll set my rod holders. I'll just zip tie them like I do here. Zip tie them to the rail, the railing. But where we do our salmon fishing in that area, we're right off the dock, right off the boardwalk. So we just lay our rods flat on the dock, wait for the bobbers to go down there. I'll try and go live there too if we go salmon fishing there in the marina down there. I just got to figure out how to set up so I can you guys can see the bobber in the water because we literally drop it straight down next to the dock that we fish off of. back up again. Gotta check bait soon. Only about 5 more minutes. I'm gonna check bait on 2 rods, freshen those up. Because just before I went live, I put one fresh spawn sack on 1 rod. Hey, Randall. Thanks for coming in, buddy. Just doing a little bit of salmon fishing. Hey, Lee. Thanks for coming in. Been out here since about 8 o'clock this morning, trying to catch king salmon. And like it's been all year since the run started, they jumping. They just ain't grabbing the bait. They ain't grabbing the hook at all. Last weekend while I was live, didn't get nothing either. They were jumping all over. As soon as I went into the live, started casting spoons and ended up catching a nice brown trout. Ladies, thanks for coming in. Guerrero, thanks for coming in, buddy. You ain't missed nothing, Stan. All you missed was me putting on a fresh spawn set on one of my rods. Like I was saying earlier, the wind is bad. Yeah, Guerrero, that's what I heard, man. They've been they've been slaying them down there. And Port Washington, they've been elbow to elbow there, but nobody that I know of, nobody's catching them though down there in Port. It's nice and comfortable out here when I got here this morning at 8 o'clock. It was like 37 degrees. Yeah, feels like temperature was 34 or something like that. Like I said, I would be casting right now, but I forgot my little tackle box of spoons at the house. I'm fishing for kings, but if a brown decides it wants to grab a hook, I'll be happy with that too. Last week was the first time I ever caught a brown trout, and I cooked them up that night. They taste pretty good. That's one thing I could not do anymore, actually, work on the weekend. Like I said, we got fish jumping all over. Just had one jump right next to the wall here. Maybe I should just drop one right next to the wall, see what happens. Bugman. Oh, yeah? Carp fishing, huh, Bugman? Thanks, ladies. If you want to come up, Bugman, while you're fishing, I can drop the link for you. They changed it up a little. Yeah, go figure, Bug Man. That's usually how it works, don't it? That's just like I was saying last weekend when I ended my live. We moved down. We moved further to the left from where I'm at now, and I hooked into that nice brown I caught.
Hey, what's up?
What's
I'm
up,
gonna
buddy?
try and rig this. Not too much, man. Too nice a day for me to stay at home today. I'm gonna try and rig this up where it'll hold itself up, and I'm gonna set it down. I won't be able to see chatter or nothing, but at least I can listen.
Yeah.
I struggled with trying to do mine, man. I can't do this stuff right here. I ain't no good at it. Trying to do this live and stuff, it interferes with my fishing. It does, man. I get to messing with this and keep missing fish. I think that'll do her. I'm gonna set this. Let's see. I gotta figure out
Hey,
where I'm
maybe
gonna
one
set
of
it.
us will catch a fish.
Yeah.
These
When I
salmon just weren't cooperating this year with me.
they didn't, well, those would be nice to catch, wouldn't they?
Oh yeah,
Oh, I bet. I like
been a couple.
salmon anyway.
Yeah.
Let me see here. I'm trying to get this set up where it can see out towards the lake, and then I got to get some bait on because a minute after I ended my life, I caught a fish.
Hey, Robin C. Thanks for coming in. Robin C says hello.
That'll work. You can see the lake in my big fat butt. Uh oh, that's not good. Are you kidding me? Maybe I should have just stayed home today.
I'd just love to catch one of these salmon on the Uncle Lou rod.
Yep, yep. Heck, I'd love to catch one on anything. I've never caught one before. Boy, that sure is hard on an old guy, isn't it?
And it's a totally different fight compared to a catfish. That's for sure.
Oh, I bet.
Dang things, man. They get to running and
Small one.
they start jumping and stuff.
Nothing that I'd write home about. But too nice a day to stay in the house.
Yeah.
Not like going to a funeral.
She's doing a lot better, Guerrero.
Yeah,
Next month
I
she'll
can
be
say
off
that.
of all restrictions. She can lift up to 30 pounds.
Do everything you ever wanted to do in life.
The other day, doctor told her when I took her to her appointment, she'll be off all restrictions next month. So she got about 3 more weeks.
I'm on YouTube. Five. Oh, really? Yeah, we all fish every weekend. Yeah. Usually catfishing, but yeah, I can't go too far from the house. I take care of my dad. My dad's got bone cancer, so my traveling is limited. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
exactly, Lloyd. It's the fish.
Just, nah, it's just you know, make do with what you
Thanks,
got where you
Robin.
got
Yeah, it is. Kind of
it.
sucks
I
because today we were supposed to be in Chad and D's couples tournament, but
stadium
she
and
can't
both
cast or reel in anything.
131.4 blue was caught. Then the rest were just channels. Couple. We did catch one flathead. And I'm ready for them to start biting. Yes. Oh, it's time right now, man. They're feeding. I'm telling you.
Heavy?
The guy I'm married with, most of the whole community catfish people. A lot of them are down south from the Ohio River, South Kentucky, Tennessee River, stuff like that. Right now is the time to get fattening up for winter.
G-Style. Thanks for coming in.
You know, and it wasn't just here, it was everywhere. We were talking about that, how it was kind of a tough summer this year.
I tried everything. I went out every weekend.
I pretty much,
everything. Cut shad.
yeah,
Homemade stuff that I never thought of myself trying. I couldn't get nothing, but I did get. I'll be right back, guys. I gotta check this other line.
I think it has a lot to do with where you can get to. Well, I shouldn't say that because the guys fishing on the rivers and stuff, I mean, they were catching fish, but they had to work at them. You know what I mean? A lot of them were drifting or bouncing. You know.
But I saw a lot of people this year were drifting on underwater islands on the river.
Yep.
That's the only way they can get it.
Yep.
A lot of them.
Yeah. The new, I call them depth finders just from being old, but the new stuff they got is so awesome these days. You can boat over, see the hump, see the fish laying on whichever side.
The live scan stuff.
Pretty much, and then you can hit like a button or whatever, and it lock sets it or whatever. And you can go on down the river and hit that button, and it'll take you back up there to where it was. And I guess it keeps you there while you want to fish. Yeah, they're cheap. They're not cheap though. I mean, they're proud of them. I got a little boat. I never even got it out this year. Well, it's been a bad year. I mean, with pop getting cancer. We went to the strip pitch bluegill fishing in May. Then he got sick after that, and we didn't get to go to the fall trip. We usually go down over there and bluegill fish.
I'll be out here tomorrow.
I don't know about tomorrow. I might.
If you are, I'd like to fish with you.
Oh, no worries. I'll be out here until it gets cold, till snow flies, actually.
My name's Austin.
Okay, I've got bait on my hands, brother. Brian, nice to meet you.
Care.
Yep, come on around, man. I'll be here. This is probably where I'm going to be fishing as far as carp goes for the rest of the year because it's easy for me to get to back and forth. I got a real bad knee.
Hop over there on that island, cast the hit.
Yep.
This side right there, but where the logs are laying down, it's real shallow.
Huh.
Towards the end of the night, they like to stack up.
Yep. I can reach that from that bank over there, I'm pretty sure. I don't think I can with tack bait on though. I mean, I can do it with a bluegill head or something, you know, but
I use white bread.
Yep. Oh, I just use oats and corn and mix it together. Some I got in there. I left it in the truck for a couple of weeks. It smelled pretty rough, so I mixed it with another little batch.
I keep them 20 foot out here.
Really?
My biggest is 17.
No kidding. I didn't know if there was any big ones or not. I just caught a small one, and it was kind of a different looking carp.
Weird scales on it?
Yeah.
Weird. What they call them.
Are they? Yep. It was a weird looking. Wasn't that big? It was kind of cool. It was a good looking fish.
Some of them can get bigger.
Yeah. Because it was only like about that big.
So when you're fishing just the eggs like that, the cured eggs?
Now there's a
game.
I think he lives over by Congressville or whatever. He does a lot of carp fishing on YouTube during the week. He's got a real long name on his channel. It's like carp catfishing, tips, tricks, or something like that. But if you type it in, you'll see it. You'll know it's him when you see it. He catches a lot of carp. He was up Michigan last week, I think, but he usually fishes around here. He fished a place over by Knightstown that was pretty decent.
Knightstown, the reservoir there.
Yeah.
I've been there.
Yeah.
I've never tried carp fishing, but I've heard it's fat.
Yep, he caught, and then I think last weekend they was up Michigan. I think the big one was 27 or something like that. I can't remember what he said. He put a post on about it. But they fished so late, I usually fall asleep. Man, it's just too nice to sit at home today.
So I'll be out here with you. I got a wedding to go to. I'm gonna set up right over there on that park bench.
Oh yeah, yep, nice.
I got to explore most of it.
Well, I just come by one day. I was appraising a house over in town, and I always come through here when I do. And some guys were fishing, and I asked them if there was any carp in here. And about that time, both of them got one. I was like, okay, that's all I needed to know.
Yeah, there's a crop load in here.
I bet there is. Yeah, and this is the first time I've been here, so I just, because it's an easy walk for me right here. I've been fishing out the reservoir all year.
There's some big crappie fishing here too.
Did you really?
Right here where you're at.
No kidding. I have to remember that. Well, fall time, even I was going to say I have to remember it in spring.
What's your name?
Brian. Actually, they call me Bugman. Bugman, yep. That's my YouTube channel name, actually.
Robin C. The way I kept them on is
If not, look on YouTube for Bugman 22.
alright.
And then
Pull that tail down and pull the
I'm
line
gonna
through,
I'll say something on there,
where you make a loop behind
Yeah,
the
this
hook,
guy here is talking. He's up in Wisconsin.
and you just pull that line tight, and it holds the
Look
egg.
up on the YouTube thing and send me an email. I'll get you for my emails on there, and then I'll know how to get a hold of you.
Alrighty.
All right, be careful. Sorry about your friend. Sorry about your friend. Okay. Yeah, well, you got to pick your battles in life, and that's one you don't want to fight right there.
Hey, they got free beer. What happened?
I'm there all day. Now, if I set this pole down, I'm going to get a hit. If I sit here and hold it, I won't get a hit. Why is that?
You got a rod holder with you?
Yep. Every time I set it in the rod holder, I get a hit, and I have to get back up and get it. So I thought, well, I'll sit here and hold it a while, and naturally, nothing's happening now. That kid had a nice pickup, man.
Yeah, Robin, for when I'm catfishing, I'll do that with liver and stuff. I'll put it in the tubular gauze to hold it on the hook. But for salmon fishing, I just put the cured eggs in that loop where they're exposed more. Ain't got nothing around them. But I also make what we call spawn sacks. It's cured salmon eggs, and it's just you get a netting. Put them in a netting, and you tie it off with it's called magic thread. Holds it in there also.
Fish on. He kept bumping and bumping. I finally was like, you know what? The next time I feel anything, I'm just going to snag him. I did. Not very big, though, but that's all right.
Hey, you got a fish. That's the main thing.
Being sky, heck, that's a big I thought it was a big shiner at first. That kid said he's caught 20-pound carp out of here, so we'll find out if there's any in here. But that's good bait right there, though, isn't it? Bait size.
Yeah.
Yeah. They got a real nice collar to them, these carp right here. Easy, buddy. I'll let you off this hook real quick. Just feel a little bit. I'll let you off. You gotta let me get my hand around you. Didn't bring my grabbers with me or nothing, okay? There you go. That wasn't so bad now, what? Huh? There we go. There you go, buddy.
Nice little carp.
Thank you. Yep. That's the size the last one I caught was, too, so it may be one of them kind of little ponds, too. But, like you said, at least it's a fish.
Yeah.
That'd be a lot of fun on an ultralight, wouldn't it? Ah, there we go. Yeah, that would have been fun on an ultralight pole.
Really?
Yeah, it would.
Yeah. I know that brown trout I caught last week. I caught that on my little ugly stick, GX2.
Yep. That's what I was thinking about that. And then I thought, man, if I had my ultralight, that thing right there would have been a ball to catch on it.
Yeah.
My luck, though, if I do throw it out, I'll get something big on there and it'll break the line. Ah, let's bait her back up and see if there's a bigger one in my future.
Yeah, I like them ugly sticks.
What's that?
I said I love them ugly sticks. Those
Yep,
GX2s. That's what I caught my 30-pound salmon on 2 years ago.
yep. I love ugly sticks. I had an ugly stick bass rod. It was my dad's when I was a kid. Broke the tip on it and sent it in, and they sent me another rod.
Oh wow,
Yeah, this was back, you know, probably 80, 79 or 80 thereabouts.
wow! Around when I was born, 80.
You're kidding me. Hell, I was getting out of high school, getting ready to go in service.
Yeah, this morning I got here to my spot, getting stuff out of the car, opened the front door, passenger side, and I closed it, and I closed it right on one of my Uncle Lou rod tips.
Oh,
And guess what? It was sticking out the door, and it did not break.
you're kidding me. It didn't crack it or not. You got lucky.
Yeah, it didn't crack, didn't do nothing. I checked it.
That's awesome. You got lucky. My luck, it would have snapped the wind off of it.
I did that years ago with I had my dad's truck and I had my rods in the back, and I don't know why I had the tailgate down, but I went to shut the tailgate and it broke my it was a Berkeley Black Widow rod that I
Uh,
used for coastal fishing,
yeah.
and it broke the rod tip. Oh man, I was
It
not
ain't like
happy.
it ain't like today where you just jump on the internet and try and get them to fix it or give you a new one. Back then, you had to work for that stuff.
Yeah,
Try to track down a number. Wish you hadn't thrown the tag away. So you got to go to the bait shop and read the tag to get the address and stuff off of it.
right. Yeah, right, Lloydies. 1880s.
Well, I was around when they invented dirt. I should have got in on that patent.
I'm surprised not more people are going live from CatCon down
I
there in
seen it.
Kansas City.
Yep, I seen a couple, but they weren't anyone's, names I really recognized or anything. So I don't know what
Yeah,
fired
Robin,
them.
I did get lucky.
Something fired them up.
I wish something would fire these fish up. The fun part's gonna, if I do hook into one, if I get lucky, when I get them close, that's gonna be fun landing them.
Are you up
About
on a
a,
or something?
yeah, I got a long net, but I got about an 8-foot drop to the water.
Oh, You know,
Yeah,
I seen them guys that got those. That's like a round hammock like thing, and they drop it down and pull it up.
yeah, that's a pier net.
Yeah,
Now, what we do here, um, what I did is I modified my buddy's net. I took that plastic handle off, and
yep,
I drilled a hole right through the handle.
yep.
Then I got a painter's pole. I knocked the plastic off of that on the end, and I drilled a hole through the painter's pole, and I stuck it in there. I put about a 2.5 inch bolt with a wing nut on there,
Nice. Yep.
so it extends out to about 16 foot now, which we need in the one spot we do burbot fishing at, because that's about a 14 foot drop. So yeah, we need the long net.
Yeah, I think I seen you fishing there last year on the lives.
Probably if it was during the winter time, yeah.
Yep, it was winter. It was cold.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we usually do pretty good with the burbot. Last year, I think we got probably about 12 of them.
I'd never even heard of one till you fishing for them last year. No clue.
Oh, they're fun. They are fun to catch, and they're good eating.
Are they really?
Yes, they are. They're part of the cod family. They're a ling cod, is what they are. A freshwater ling cod. But you go, it's a right from behind the rib cage all the way down the tail on both sides. That's boneless. That's all boneless fillet right there. And then above the rib cage, that's what they call the loin.
Yep.
You can cut two nice loins out of the top, and you don't waste nothing. Once you cut all those four parts out, that's all boneless fillets.
That's the best.
Yeah,
We even play our bluegill. But you got to be real good at it to get to all the meat. Well, I should say the bluegills we catch over at strip pits are pretty good size.
yeah,
You know, not compared to what some of that stuff they catch down south where they got a long growing season, but they're pretty nice.
that's the net I got, Robin. And I modified it where you got the painter pole on there. Just the net from Walmart.
It's picking up. Can you hear it on the phone, or is it all right?
It's all right. You hear it a little, but it's not bad.
You know, say if it gets bad, let me know, and I'll flip the camera around. And I turn it around, you probably won't go hear it. It just now started blowing. Yeah,
Yeah, it's blowing here too.
there we go. Fish on. That one might be a little bit better than the other one. Let's see. Nope. I think he got off. Can't tell. Nope. It's swimming towards me.
You got one?
Yep. I don't know if it's any better or not. Okay, see, he's a little bit bigger than that other one, I think.
Hey, a fish is a fish in my
Yep.
book.
Especially today. I wasn't doing that
Yeah.
anyway. That's pretty guy. Get my net this time so I don't accidentally drop him on his head. Here you go. About the same size as the other one was.
All right. Yeah, Robin, the net, what you're going to have to do to connect it to the painter's pole, you're going to have to drill a hole through the handle of the net and then drill a hole through the metal part of the painter's pole and then get you about a 2.5 inch bolt and a wing nut,
Hey now,
hook it through there.
hold on, buddy. I get that hook out and I throw you back in. Get the pliers since you're gonna be like that. There we go. Here we pick him up.
Hey, squirrel. Thanks for coming in, buddy.
Well, I tell you, they always get that one fin caught in the net. These carp do. I don't know what it is about that fin.
Yeah.
Hold on, buddy. I don't know what you did. Oh, you're slime. No, no, I'm gonna drop you yet. I mean, hold on. Just trying to throw you. You're giving me a hard time, dude. Come on. You're making fishing almost no fun. Yeah, he got this one got hooked up on the bottom fin. All right. Where's my? Can you hold on to that? There we go. Hold on, buddy. I thought you had it out there for a minute. Hell, that hangs up in there like that. All right. Quit moving her. Ah, killing me, Smalls. I don't remember him being that slimy at the other place. Could be a difference in the water, I reckon. I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
Well, that and the other place, they're a little bigger and I can hold on to them. I think that. Oh,
Oh.
good.
Robin C said, Bugman, you let that carp manhandle you.
You know what, man? You're not lying. I got no coordination today for some reason. But like I said, they're so small, I can't hold on to
Yeah.
them.
Gene Tillman, thanks for coming in, buddy. Glad to have you. I'm just hoping if I do hook into something, if we're live, that dang wind don't blow my phone over. I'll be right back, Bugman.
Yeah, reckon I ought to put some bait on. Had to go fill my pop cup up. They're picking the soybean fields around here now. My nose is running so bad, and it don't quit. I take allergy medicine, then it makes me go to sleep. But that's every year it's like that here for me. Yeah, me and about 100,000 other people, I'm sure. Where are you fishing at, Romance Lance? Or did it end? Am I talking to myself now? Looks like I ain't. I don't know how many of these little ones like that I want to catch, actually.
All right, I'm back.
I sitting there talking to myself. Is that what you're telling me?
Diana, thanks for coming in. Big Slim, thanks for coming in, buddy.
Like I moved the chair or something, didn't I? Yeah, I don't really want to catch small ones like that all day, though.
Yeah. At least you're doing better than I am.
Yeah, this is true. I probably shouldn't be like that. I probably should be glad I'm catching some fish.
How's the weather down by you?
Oh man, it's nice right now. It was 35 this morning, but I'd say it's got to be pushing 60 right now, maybe. And when the wind lets down, it gets downright warm.
Yeah. Yeah, it was 37 this morning.
Yeah, and we're about the same. Then I think it's going to be cold today and tomorrow, and then it's going to start warming back up a little bit. But it's coming, man.
Yeah.
Nothing you can do about it
Nope.
except move somewhere warm.
Right.
Can't do that, so I just
Exactly.
enjoy. I have to psych myself up to enjoy wintertime.
Yeah.
Now, when I lived up in Wisconsin, I didn't mind it because there's always stuff to do, people doing stuff, you know. But down here, it's like hibernation time.
Right. Oh yeah, down or up here, man. We like I said, I fish all through the winter, so
Yeah, Wisconsin doesn't shut. I mean, they raced cars on the ice when I was there, and
yep.
motorcycles, and I
Yeah.
mean, I was in heaven. Uh, I'm not getting up. You're gonna have to take it. You ain't just gonna bump it like that. I'm not getting up till you're on there. Ain't no way, 'cause you're the same fish that just hit my last one. Got me fired up now, didn't they?
Yeah, the racing the cars on the ice. I've only seen that on YouTube. That that's crazy.
Stono, Wisconsin, outside of Green Bay, big lake there. They raced the cars, and the cars actually had big spikes. On
Uh
the
huh.
motorcycles, we put screws in the tires,
Okay.
but they were racing like the super modified type stock cars and stuff. I mean, it was way cool.
Man.
We raced side hacks on the ice up in Michigan, about 25 years ago or so, and me and a buddy of mine went up there and done it, half mile. Scariest
Uh
thing
huh.
I've done in my life. Had one of them Honda 750 cylinders from back in the 70s, right? We built it out of that.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and the guy was the driver, and I was the one that rode on the cart and hung out the corner.
Yeah.
And not knowing what to expect because we didn't even have nowhere to test it down here. We were just heading up there cold. We built it and
Mm-hmm.
rode it around the field with regular tires and thought, okay, I think it'll work. And then we put studded tires on it, loaded up, and headed to Michigan. And the first time you come in like on turn 2 on the track for practice, right? Or
Yeah.
between 1 and 2. So you kind of go around 2, and just after you go around 2, and man, dude, when he nailed that thing, I'll tell you what, my butt fucking so tight. I was like, I don't know if I want to do this or not. And then you're coming up on turn 3, and you gotta lean out, or it'll just go straight.
Oh boy.
I'm like, man, I don't know if I can do this or not. And then during the race, heck, we hit some guy. They kind of spun in the corner and we hit him, and my buddy just stopped. And I was like, no, it's a race. Go. We didn't hurt him. Go.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah, it was, man. It was, like I said, back then I made sure I done at least one thing a year that scared me to death. You know what I mean? Be it a real hard dirt bike race that I was afraid to do, or like something like that, get an offer to do it. Oh, yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Until you get there. And it was like, dude, it was like, I don't know, zero out while we was there too. It wasn't like you standing around in summertime.
Yeah. Man,
But we
that had
drove
to have been fun
somebody.
though.
One of my friends has got video of that somewhere. I should track that stuff down. You know what I mean?
Oh, you
I don't
post.
have any of it.
Yeah.
I'd like to have some of that ice racing video because we trophied. It was they called it the Amateur Nationals, and them guys up there race all winter, and that's the only one we went to.
Wow.
Well, there was wasn't none around here.
Yeah.
I think it was on Super Bowl weekend that back then. I don't remember it. I was married, so it had to be after '87.
Yeah, I'm hoping this year I get to go ice fishing with a buddy of mine. He's got all the ice fishing gear.
Nice.
So
You got a
that'd
shanty
be
or
nice.
anything?
Huh?
Has he got a shanty?
Yeah,
Like
I
a shop?
believe he does.
Yeah, I never got to do that when I was there. I wanted to. I just didn't know anyone,
Yeah.
that fished out on the lake.
Yeah, I've been once. And all we caught that time was a 21-inch largemouth. And that was we stayed out there for like 8 or 12 hours for one fish. I was like, man,
Yeah.
no
No.
shanty, no nothing. It was insane.
Oh, now see, I fished like that, and I was like, I ain't going ice fishing no more. I didn't even catch. I've never brought a fish through the ice. I've only been 3 times, and I was like, you know what? Sometimes you just gotta know when something ain't for you.
Yeah.
And ice fishing. But up in
See what I
Wisconsin,
want to do.
they
I
got
want to
bunk
go ice
beds and
fishing.
TV.
Uh huh. I want to try and do the. I want to try and pull a channel cat through the ice.
Yeah, that'd be cool. You better
Yeah.
cut a big
There's,
hole.
there's guys. There's guys that do it. They pull up some big ones.
Yep.
I mean, even a nice northern would be. That'd be
Yeah.
awesome.
I was trying to remember what it was the guy brought through the ice. I seen a video of last year. For the life of me, I can't remember what it was, but you'd have never dreamed you'd have got it through a hole in the ice.
Yeah. If you look up on YouTube, look up a guy. His channel is called Sheboygan Fishing Guy. He used to do all that ice fishing in the marina here in
Yeah.
Sheboygan. He did a lot of salmon fishing from the piers. He was always bringing them in, man.
If I could move anywhere and it would be in Wisconsin, it would be Sheboygan. Now, if it was Michigan, it'd be St. Joe on the coast over there. That's a real nice little town. But I like Sheboygan. I've been there to some surf festivals before.
Yeah. Oh, it's built up now. God. You got you got condos on the river.
Yep, yep. Now, when I was there, let's see, we had the park there by the jetty during the daytime, and then that night, I think it was sponsored by Coors. They had a big tent with a band and stuff, and it was over there by the channel on the other side, like in a big park.
Yeah. Probably D-Land Park.
Yep, there was some little, shops and stuff around it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like that town, man, because I could do everything there. I could fish, I could surf.
Yeah.
There's dirt bike riding not too far from there.
They don't have the surf contest up here no more, though. They
No,
ended that a few years ago.
yeah, well, one of the brothers that spearheaded that got sick, because there was 2 brothers that spearheaded all that, and they've been surfing on that little bay there in Sheboygan since the '60s.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, they ended that years ago. Not too long after we moved back, came up here. About 08, 09, I think.
I'll have to look at your shirt because I was there the one year they had it corporate sponsored by Coors, and all the surfers grumbled, so they didn't do that no more and kept it more organic. But I got the shirts at home. I got 2 different years. Now that you say that, it may have been around '09, the last one I went to. I have to look. But yeah, it was on Labor Day weekend, I think it was, every year.
Yep. Farts of all sizes. Interesting name. Thanks for coming in.
What's the name?
Farts of all sizes.
I think I just had a hit a second ago, and I really should reel in and see that he took my bait, but I'm real comfortable right now, except for that spot of the sun reflecting off the water right in my eye. I almost went there to the north of me there, but I figured it'd be easier to land the fish right here. And looking over, I'm not real sure it would have now.
Farts of all sizes says his friend was in a walleye tournament, Lake Erie. Oh yeah, that's your
Did he have to
friend.
put some weights in against some fish, did he? They arrested them dudes, man.
Hey, yeah,
I seen that.
yeah, they got in trouble, all right.
Yeah, they arrested them. They're lucky they got out of there without getting beat up, man.
Yep.
Because them on that video, them guys were not happy.
What got me, man, is they threw walleye fillet, the walleye
Yeah,
fillets.
I know. And I was trying to figure out why, unless for extra weight, but they're not that heavy, I wouldn't think, or unless they wrapped the sinkers up in them, thinking that they wouldn't be able to fill them. It takes all kind, but them guys was fishing for big money. Somebody said them
Oh
guys
yeah,
won a couple $1,000,000 last year or something.
yeah,
I wonder how many of them that money they won was won on heavy sinkers.
exactly.
And then I read that I think they yanked their fishing license
Yeah.
and something else. I can't remember what it was. I read the article real quick. They better hope they got some friends with some private ponds and stuff, because they ain't gonna be able to go fishing nowhere.
Yeah, that was crazy. And
But
I think what the tournament before that, they won a boat.
yep, I don't remember. I know. I forgot what I was going to say. Never mind. I was watching my line, got sidetracked. Oh, they lost their sponsorships. That's what it was. Like that one guy said, most of them guys roll in there with 100 and some $1,000 rigs between the
Yeah.
boat and truck,
Mm-hmm.
and they lose all that.
$150,000 boat. Wow. Yeah.
Well, they said, counting the truck, the boat, and the trailer, the rigs they rolled in would be, about 150 grand.
Yeah.
A decked out pickup $70,000 now. Not that I'd ever have one, but I ain't got that kind of money. And I wouldn't ever want a pickup truck I couldn't throw some dirt in the back.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Parts of all sizes says, what does Bugman mean? Are you in the
Uh,
pesticide removal business?
no, it's a nickname from when I was a kid. Come on, fishy, fishy. I know I need to reel it in, put some more bait on. If I weren't so darn lazy. Ah, probably all. Oh, I know. I forgot to take any Motrin for my knees. I'll be right back.
All right. Hey, got me avoided.
I wouldn't think that phone would get hot. Even though the sunshine on, it's not that warm out, I don't think.
Right. Look, lady. Thanks for coming in, buddy.
Okay, I got my second win now.
Yeah, I just checked my last rod and recasted it to a different spot. See if that makes a difference.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually hold this one so I can catch it from the chair.
Dale Hayslip, thanks for coming in, buddy. Yeah, look, lady. You get everybody with that name. Yeah, these fish keep jumping and not grabbing the hook.
I'm getting a bunch of that myself. Ah, that's better. I think they got a horse thing or something going on up there. I can hear someone talking on a loudspeaker.
Huh.
And I know there's stables up there. You know, this is when you're sitting there thinking, man, all I'm going to do is catch these little ones all day. That something stupid happens.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And a big one gets on you like, oh crap.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have something to grab mine.
Even a turtle.
Right now, yeah.
Yep, I'm with you.
Bugman is fishing for carp.
I like that. Buckman fishing for carp. So that's all there is close to him. You know, it sucks not having a good fishing place. Uh, Speak of the devil. Oh, don't tell me I lost him. Not having a good fishing place within a couple hours.
Yeah.
Here, let's just talk about something a little bit bigger. That might be it. Nah, he's about the same, I think. He sure hit it hard, though, finally. Yeah, he might be a little bit bigger. Easy there, buddy. Yeah, he's much bigger, actually.
That's a nice size.
Yeah, I say he's better.
Yeah.
He's probably a couple pounds. I'd say, hey. Hold on, I get the hook out of you, man. All you gotta do is let go of it.
They got nice color to them, too.
Yeah, they're not bad, actually. They're pretty clean looking. Hold on. I'll tell you if I can ever get this hook out. I left my
Small town. Thanks for coming in.
fish grabbers in the car over there. I grab him that way. There we go. Now, come on, dude. Don't do nothing stupid, okay? Yeah, he's a little bit bigger, I reckon.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not huge, but it's a little better. Here you go, buddy. You're going to fly right in like that. Perfect. Yep. Moving up. Moving up on the food chain. How high will we go?
You got catfish in them waters?
Someone told me there was, but I didn't bring no catfish bait. And what I'm fishing on, I'm beside there's a little bridge right over here that goes under the road to another pond.
Oh, okay.
And it'd be a really good place for channel cat to hang out, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we can't fish here after dark anyway. I suppose a guy could get here first thing in the morning, maybe. Ooh, the breeze picked up. Getting a lot of wind noise.
You can hear it a little. It's
If it
not
gets
bad.
bad, just mute me because I have no idea how to do it.
Yeah. It's not bad.
Okay. I think that's about 5 or 6 I've caught here now.
Yeah, we got catfish in this river too, but not even getting those. We got catfish, carp. You got everything in this river. It's just nothing biting. And people have been known to catch channel cat on the spawn sack. Nah, small town, no salmon yet. All I've got since I started salmon fishing this year is a brown trout. No salmon. Yeah, that sucks. Small town when you get into drought conditions.
I know our rivers are hurting right now up here.
Really?
Yeah, they're low, real low.
Yeah,
They're
they're
not
not
very
bad
deep.
here.
They're not very deep to begin with. Oh, that was a big hit. Do that again, buddy. I felt that.
Yeah, the wind picked up again here. Gusts come through and it starts blowing like crazy.
Come on, man. You didn't get all that corn off there with one bite like that. There got to be more on there. I got faith in it. Boy, it sure is nice. Oh, he about jerked it out of my hand, not paying attention.
Bullhorn catfish. You mean bullhead part? Decent size actually, 1 pound. I made good catfish bait. Flathead bait, sure.
Heck, a 4-pound bullhead's big.
Man, I wish the alewife up here would start coming in again. Need those for burbot.
What they feed on them?
Yeah. We usually use suckers and alewife for burbot fishing. Once once they start coming in again, start catching those and stock up on them.
Yeah,
And those get to a decent size too. They can get up to 16 inches here.
really.
Alewife. And their cousin's to the skipjack, so they're a herring.
Huh. Yeah, now that I know about skipjack, I'll be making a trip down to the Ohio River this spring.
Yeah, I've never used them.
Well, I don't know where any shad or anything are around here. You know what I mean? I got a throw
Yeah,
net, but I wouldn't have. Maybe a place like this right here, there might be some by the entrance of this bridge. I don't know. I don't know enough about getting them to know.
yeah. I know in Texas when I used to go use my cast net, I'd go by the boat ramps and stuff for shad.
Oh, really? Huh?
Yeah, go right on the boat ramp and throw the use use the cast net and just you'd I could fill up a couple 5 gallon buckets with it,
I think
couple
J
trays.
Dog said something about that day we was fishing at the boat ramp where he put in. Well, I'm gonna make one more trip down there before snow flies.
Hopefully the snow don't fly too soon.
No, I hope not. See you guys. Do that one more time, friend, and I'm gonna do you just like I did your buddy a second ago. I hate when they play with it. Either take it or leave it alone. Let someone else come get it.
Right?
He caught me daydreaming right there, though. My mind might have been occupied other places.
And two of my rods, I got to keep a real close eye on because if a dang salmon hits it, that can go that can go sailing in the river.
Oh,
They hit when they hit, they grab on and they run, man. They don't play around.
huh? Yeah, I bet those are fun to catch, then,
Oh yeah,
because they get busy right off the get go.
yeah. And I want to catch one on. It'd be nice. One of these bait casters, either my ancient mariner or my cast king. It'd be nice to fight one on them.
Yep,
I've done it on spinning reel before.
I think those would be fun to catch. Plus,
Oh
they're
yeah,
good to eat, so that's a win-win, man.
yep. And they love smoking their salmon up here, as you know.
Yeah, yeah. I was just
Oh,
thinking about making salmon patties.
yeah, salmon patties, or what I do is I'll throw them in the oven and stuff and bake them, or I'll fry them.
Yeah,
Put some butter in a skillet and just fry them up.
and I bet those are awesome when they're fresh. Now that I think about it, I've never had one fresh.
Oh yeah, they are.
Yeah, I'll bet. I mean,
They're,
they're good enough coming from frozen or whatever, or from
yeah,
packaged at the meat department. I don't like these fish here. They don't take it like they do over at the reservoir. Yeah, this reel's acting up big time. I may have to get a different rod.
and see up here once salmon, man, all your boat fishermen, once the salmon ain't silver, they don't like them.
Huh. Leaves probably changing up there pretty good, ain't they?
They're starting to slowly.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, right now it looks like the maples are turning here. Nothing else seems to be. That was another thing I liked in Wisconsin was The fall time, go drive up north.
See, the farthest I've been is Green Bay. I ain't
Oh,
never,
okay.
well, yeah, Green Bay, Two Rivers area.
Yep, yeah.
Two Rivers is another place good for salmon fishing.
Yeah, I've been all the way up on the tip of Door County
Uh huh.
and then up to Marquette to go dirt bike racing up in the UP.
Okay.
If I didn't have any family or anything, that I had to see or something or whatever, I'd live up in UP. I like it up there. It's like stepping back 20 years or so,
Not bad.
25.
What time did you get here?
8 o'clock this morning.
Are you fishing for anything important?
Uh,
What is?
5-3 and week 3.
Thank you.
Yep. You too. DNR survey.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They come walking around asking how long you been here, what you're
Yeah.
fishing for, what your bait is. Oh yeah, farts. Yeah, salmon fishing is fun. I love it. And believe it or not, I just started salmon fishing 2 years ago. My first year is when I caught a 30 pounder.
Oh, yeah. That'll get you hooked pretty quick, too.
Yeah. There's a lot of guys. When me and my buddy, because he started salmon fishing, that's where I met him right here in this spot. He was fishing. I went to net his fish for him, and he lost them right at the net. Fished through the hook. Ever since then, we've been salmon fishing and catfishing together.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, a lot of people that year they did not like us in this area.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because we was catching all the fish, they weren't catching nothing,
Huh.
and we were landing. Like I said, my first year, I landed a 29 pounder and a 30 pounder.
Hmm.
My smallest fish my first year was 20 pounds.
How many are you allowed to catch?
5 in a day.
A day? Oh, okay. I didn't know if they had a limit, for the season or.
It's bag limit a day is 5.
Yeah.
But yeah, my first year, and there's guys like, man, we've been fishing all our lives for salmon. We ain't caught no 30 pounder. Oh,
Huh.
well, luck of the
Yeah,
draw, man.
they'll put the pier closed sign up. You guys come rolling up. Sorry, pier closed. Pier's closed. Sorry. Only authorized personnel right now.
Yeah, small town. Burbot fishing will be starting. We're gonna start actually early this year. We're gonna go probably the end of this month. We're gonna start fishing for. We're gonna start targeting burbot down there in Port Washington. Hopefully, get into some real big ones. My biggest burbot is 8.9 pounds. The one I caught last year here in Sheboygan. So yeah, hopefully, hopefully we do good during burbot fishing. That's the funny thing. People that were raised here don't even know about them.
Yeah, I've never heard of one before. That's amazing.
And
Especially if they're good eating, you would think people would know about it.
yeah,
Well, they've got such a variety of fish that you can fish for up there. Like, you know what I mean? So that's probably
yeah,
like, oh well, what do you mean another fish dog? We got all the different kinds we want.
right. Yeah,
Somebody's having a wedding because here comes some girl in a wedding gown and a guy with a camera. And yes, if I get a chance to, I will photobomb their picture. I'd be far enough back that they wouldn't notice and the cameraman wouldn't notice. But when they blowed the picture up, they'd be able to see me back here. Ooh, the groom's a pretty big guy, though. I don't know.
That would be funny though.
I'll tell him my name's Lance. I'm from Sheboygan. I just come down for the day.
Yeah. Cooperate.
I know why I like fishing on that river so well now. There weren't no damn geese around. I get so tired of hearing them. Everywhere I fished this summer, there's been at least 30 of them somewhere. And they always argue with each other when I'm around.
Yeah. Geese are annoying, that's for sure. But I don't think they're as bad as the seagulls like we got up here.
You know, I've seen some seagulls over there at the reservoir where I usually fish. And my
Mm-hmm.
only thought is, where the heck did they come from?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're in the middle of the state of Indiana and there's seagulls in the reservoir. Did you guys hate the lakes or something so bad that you came here instead?
No, not today. Yeah.
They're everywhere, but they're not hit.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's been slow up here, man.
Really.
Yeah.
But
Last week last week I hooked into a brown trout
oh, yeah.
while I was casting, but other than that, no salmon this year for me.
No kidding. What's jumping in here right now? Oh,
Yeah. Got cohos in here and got the brown trout in here.
okay.
You got the kings too. They just ain't.
It's been so warm during the day, though. It's
Yeah.
not supposed to be like this time of year.
Nope.
It should have been cold a couple weeks ago, but times change.
Yeah. Yep. They gone. They've been here an hour. They gone.
An hour.
Yeah.
But say, when I had that live going, it's like, man, the thing about fishing drives me crazy is, oh, you know, you'll look around and 4 hours have been gone, and you're like, oh shoot, man, where did time go? You know, but you don't want to leave. It's like, you know, next thing you know, 10 hours is gone.
Yeah. Exactly. We've been live a little over 2 hours now. I've been, like I said, I've been out here since 8 o'clock this morning.
Well, that one I done, I think I fished 17 hours that one Friday for whatever they had something going on, that tournament or whatever it was that I fished in with them, and I had to get there early that morning.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to get the spot. So I was there all day, and then I don't think the tournament started till 6 that night or something. Maybe it was 4. I don't remember.
Was that when you was fishing? Was that for to get Uncle Lou to 500?
Yes, that's what it
Okay.
was. Yep,
Yeah, I remember that.
yep. I had to get there, so I was there probably at least 4 hours before anybody else was. Probably
And
more than that.
I fished 24 hours straight last summer for one of my fishing tournaments online on Facebook.
Yeah. Now I don't know. It was about 3 o'clock in the morning, I reckon. And I jumped in my car and the battery's dead from running all my had all my lights and stuff plugged into different cigarette outlets. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm like, crap. Well, I got that little power pack, and it'll jump a diesel truck when it's fully charged. And I use
Uh-huh.
it to charge my phones and stuff. Well, it was down. It has 5 blue dots, and it was down to 2. And I'm like, man, please have enough to start this. Because that's not like I got him by a call at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
And it turned slow, like 2 turns slow, and then bam, I was like, yes. And I was so tired, I probably should have slept a little bit before I drove home, to be honest with you.
Hey, CVA, thanks for coming in, buddy. Yeah, what time is it? 10 to 4.
What time is it my time, man? You on the same time?
Uh, are you Central Time?
Nah, I think I'm Eastern.
That'd be 10 to 5 for you, then.
Yep. I think we used to be Central one time and they played with the clocks or something.
Yeah.
Drives me nuts. I hate the time changes. We're getting ready to have one, I think. I hate those.
Oh, man.
I don't mind the fall one, but the one when they change it going into spring when they move forward or whatever, man,
Yeah.
that one messes with me for some reason. Ah,
Wasn't they supposed to be doing away with time change?
man, I tell you, I wish they would.
All I'm asking for is one fish. That's all I want is one.
Yep.
Because right now in the river, man, this weather's so messed up. Uh, we got coho in here, we got brown trout, and we got the kings in the river.
Uh, they're arguing with each other. Oh no, what time? I'm supposed to be here now. Y'all ain't. Well, the water temperature, it's warm enough. We're supposed to be here too.
Yeah. Like so, it's still slow here. Bugman's catching some fish.
I think I'm probably missing more than I'm catching, to be honest with you. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm about getting towed. There's the park ranger in the tow truck.
Oh boy.
Come over here, fellas. Ranger guy done come by and stop and ask me if I was catching fish. And he was cool. That somebody must be parked somewhere they ain't supposed to be.
Yeah.
I'll try over there for a while. See, I'll put this in the rod holder. If the reel don't scream, it ain't worth getting up for.
Man, CVA power bait probably wouldn't even work right now.
Say what?
CVA said, forget the salmon eggs, throw some power bait on. I said that probably wouldn't work right now either. If I had my spoons with me, I would reel one of these rods up and lines up, and I would be casting right now. But I forgot that them at home.
Yes, I sure wish I hadn't, or I sure wish I'd have got a cooler with a little ice in it. I filled my little cup up, or my drinking insulated cup, but I'm going to run out of ice. You know, come to think of it, that water I drained out of the cooler I had in my truck this morning was from that night of Uncle Ruth's thing. I wonder how long ago was that? I just thought of that. Yeah, I'd been back here all the time. Well, I don't drive that one much during the week. I go see houses in the other one sometimes when I got my fishing gear in that one.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I just realized that it's been in there all that time.
I'll be right back, Bug Man.
All right, I'll be here just like I am right now. I would talk to y'all in the chat, but I can't see it because the phone's down there and the sun's shining. Oh man, there was a hit I was waiting on. Come on now, don't stop. Something wrong with this reel. Hey, you want to talk about an airhead? When I said I couldn't get my uh, drag to adjust, I was such a goofball. I was turning the adjuster for the pool. I had all the way backed out. No wonder the traction so good, and I was almost getting backlashes. Not easy being me. I got to completely reset that one there. Fishing with it. Brian Green must have walked up there pretty quick. Let's see how that.
I'm back.
Okay.
Hey, Serena. I seen your message on
Rita,
Messenger. I sure will do that for you guys.
what's that?
Serena messaged me on Messenger. Her and JBT got their show they're doing together.
Yeah, I watched it. or part of it. I didn't watch all of it. I think I fell asleep because I was tired. I went to bed early last night.
But yeah, she asked me if I wanted to be a guest. I sure will.
Heck
I'll
yeah.
do it. Man, I can't wait. Uh, I can't wait till we get our new guard dog, the new model coming out.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, it'll be called the Guard Dog Pro. It's going to be made out of aircraft aluminum.
Huh. If you'll have to do a show on them.
Oh yeah, when I get them in my hands, I sure will. I always have at least one or two guard dogs. I'm always using them.
I noticed that in the background of your videos. Probably be good for a guy like me that has a little trouble getting to the pole from the chair sometimes.
Yep, they're good for everything. They're good, especially for and if you're fishing with a lot of rods too, like you said, people that have a hard time getting to the rod.
Yeah.
Because once they grab that and set it off, man, they're hooked. Thanks for asking, Sharina.
Yeah, you need to try and get some video of one of them working. I'd like to see how it works.
Yep.
With actually a fish grabbing it and it setting off.
Yeah.
Oh, he just hit that hard. Why do you just hit it hard and then let it go? I don't get that.
Elijah, thanks for coming in, buddy. I'm doing good, Elijah. How are you doing?
Boy, he hit that hard. He just hit it again. I was getting ready to say I wonder if there's any bait left on there, but I guess there is. Nope, I missed him. Oh, well, it was worth trying to snag him when he was biting it that way. I meant snag him in the mouth, though. Don't get me wrong. I just,
Right.
he yanked the pole out of my hand twice. And I was like, the next time I feel him even start the yank, I'm just going to grab it and see what happens. Getting old sucks, you know what? The more I think about it, reflexes get bad, freaking everything. I gain weight because I don't get to do nothing. I used to pride myself in not missing fish. I'm glad I brought an extra bag of pack bait with me because it don't get dark till later than I thought it did, actually.
You know what I used to use for? I used to make a dough bait.
Yep. We
I
did when I was
used
a kid.
Frosted Flakes and Big Red.
This here I got regular oats, not the minute kind, but the kind you have to actually cook.
Yeah.
Because the other kind I tried and I couldn't figure out why my pack bait wasn't working good. And then I bought the regular kind of oats, and it started being good. And just sweet corn and a can of regular corn. I may have put a pack of Jello in here. I just don't remember. And I'm gonna put this back over there one more time. Let's see what happens. I ain't gonna let him do that to me twice in a row, man. I'll just have to take up a different hobby if I do. Which I kind of like this kind of fishing because you pack the thing on there, you cast it out. Well, it probably takes it about 10 minutes, to dissolve open.
Yeah.
So it gives me time to get organized. I think this batch here I timed, but I don't remember what I timed it at.
Yeah, next year I'm gonna try and just target carp. See if I can get some good size, decent sized ones for bait.
Yeah, well,
I've had luck on carp.
the only reason I ended up doing it was because I couldn't go too far from home,
Right.
And I'm like, well, I'm not going to catch catfish at the reservoir that I'm fishing at from the bank. So if I want to catch fish, I might as well go for what I know is there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I would either be sitting on the bank catching nothing if I was catfishing that reservoir, or I can carp fish and catch fish all day.
Yeah.
I know fishing on that river spoils you. I couldn't imagine living down there where J Dog lives, being able to be in the river in 5 minutes.
Yeah, I can't complain. I'm 2 minutes from Lake Michigan, so
Really?
yeah.
I think I got him that time. I don't think he's very big, though, if I do got him.
And then
I think
I'm fishing.
I was adjusting the reel. I felt something and I yanked. I ain't
You
going to
got
say it's
him?
luck. Yeah. He's a little one. Ah, you kidding me? That's twice one and two of them little ones got off like right there at the step. There's a step down here in the water just below.
Oh man.
Yeah. That's two of them I had. But they're only about 9 or 10 inches long, it looks like. But would be really good catfish bait if I was going catfishing.
Yeah. Yeah, next year I'm gonna try carp for catfish bait. I used
I'll
it down in
find,
Texas, but I never had luck with it. But I'll try it again.
I find that as far as carp goes, ponds were like parks and stuff like that.
Yeah,
That's where they always seem to be for some reason. Or like small reservoirs like the one over by me, you know what I mean? That people aren't really fishing much at.
right. Yeah, and all the carp I catch, my biggest carp I've caught is 14 and a half pounds. So,
Yeah, well, mine's only 10, so, but I just started to. I was thinking, I didn't realize channel cat don't get big like blues do, you know what I mean?
uh huh.
The big channel cat I caught was 10 pounds, and I was like, man, I can't wait to get a bigger one. But now I'm kind of learning that a 10-pound channel is pretty good size.
Yeah.
I just figured it was average. And I was like, oh shit, I had a better fish than I thought I did. I got, some pictures of it and stuff because my filming ability leaves a lot to be desired.
Yeah, I'm hoping next year I break my PB for channel cat. Got to be over 20 pounds though.
Yeah, see, mine's 10 now, and actually that's the biggest fish I've ever caught. Well, that, and I got a 10-pound carp too, so one or the other, I reckon. I think the channel was 10.8.
Yeah, next spring. Well, yeah, May. They're gonna have to get together again down at Mendota in Madison.
Oh
We'll go.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll go. That's where I caught my PB at during that get together.
Well, I may have to come up.
Good old 20 pound channel cat in 2 foot of water.
No kidding.
Yeah.
See, he already hit that, and it ain't been out there even long enough for the stuff to dissolve.
Boy, oh boy, nothing at all.
Some days you're the shark, and some days you're the fish.
Yeah. Lately, I've been the fish.
Me too.
Last week, it was around this time I caught that brown, so maybe something will happen. I get
Yeah.
lucky. Enough.
I find for me, it's always when I say, okay, heck, I'll just load up, and I start loading my stuff up, and then something happens.
Yeah.
And that's almost, I'd say, 90% of the time.
Yep.
But that 10
Anytime.
pound channel, that's what happened.
That's what happened with that 20 pound. That 20 pound channel cat I caught during the spring down there in Madison. It was 1 o'clock in the morning. I told Audra, I said, 1 o'clock, we're leaving. We're going back to the motel. She's like, okay. So she took stuff up to the car. I said, I'll get the rest of it. Only had a few poles, few rods, and she took the net. She took everything to what she could carry up to the car. And I was on Danny Stone's live
Yep.
and hooked into that dang channel cat. Didn't have no net. I had my one rod in my hand. Ended up throwing that to the ground, stepping all over it. Yeah, my Uncle Lou rods take a beating, man.
Yeah.
I stepped all over that dang thing. And I had my other Uncle Lou rod in my hand, fighting that channel.
Man, days don't get any nicer than this is right here. Ain't a cloud in the sky.
Yeah, it's nice here too for
Little
this time
bit,
of the year.
little bit of a breeze blowing.
I got fish jumping 2 foot from the wall.
Oh, that'll drive you nuts too.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it will. Baby's doing that to me out the reservoir. I'm sitting there right where I'm fishing at. They're jumping all around. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. You know I threw something down there. Go get her.
Yeah. Probably shut her down in about 25 minutes.
Okay, whatever. You just say when.
Yeah.
Ah, you fucker. I'm sorry. I apologize for bad words. I'm sorry, man.
Hey, it slips out every
I
even
know.
with me.
Usually I get a hook in myself when I do that, but man, he was running and I had the pole in a funny angle holding him. I was like, man, I might mess around and actually catch fish here in a little bit. I just don't want to catch all them little ones. I'm hoping if I mess around enough, something big will grab a hold of it.
Right?
But you can't catch big fish if you ain't out at the lake. Yeah, you know it's a good day when you're making your pack real small because you're using up all your bait. The smaller the bag gets, the smaller the pack gets. I got another one in the back of the truck, but it's the one I left in there last week, and I wouldn't want to have to smell it while I was fishing.
Yeah.
I mean, the fish
Yeah,
won't mind, but it's kind of sour smelling. Because I always take a can of corn and pour it in a baggie,
Uh-huh.
and I put, 2 kernels of corn or so on my hook,
Right.
and then I put the pack bait around it.
Okay.
If I get the corn out of the pack bait, by the time you use it, it's all squished and stuff. And then you don't drain the can because that way, if your pack gets a little dry, you can drain some of the juice from the corn in there
Yeah.
instead of water.
Right.
So I had to throw that bag of corn away for sure. I wasn't going to open it.
Oh yeah, I bet that's nice and sour.
Yeah, there's no doubt in my mind. I made that mistake during the summer, earlier in the summer, and yeah, I'm not going to ever do that again. If it looks yucky, leave the bag closed.
Yeah.
Or the bag with the pack, the oats and stuff in it, it looks kind of bad, but it still catch fish.
Right.
And that stuff, I had to pay money to make it. So, like, if I gets
Yeah.
down to a pinch, like today, if I'm sitting here and I'm catching one after another and I was going to run out of bait, then I got that. I never thought I could have made up some nice, tennis ball sized balls out of it and throwed it out there in the water.
We got a homeless guy across the river going crazy.
Oh, really?
Hey, he's screaming and yelling.
Uh, if I was him, I'd be heading south here for long.
We got church bells going off too now.
Must be 6 o'clock then, I reckon.
Ah, it's 4:20.
Huh? Maybe they're the Church of the Latter Day Pot Smokers, and their bell goes off every day at 4:20.
Yeah, it's weird. I've never not caught fish with the salmon eggs that I usually cure at home.
Really?
Yeah, I usually catch stuff with it. But I also make when I make my spawn sacks up at home after I cure the eggs. Hey, Duggar. I usually make them about a little bigger than probably about the size of a quarter or a little bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Give off more scent, but no luck today.
Yeah, but it sure is a nice day to not be in the house.
Yeah,
Because game day got over with, and there was a couple good, early afternoon football games. And I'm like, man, dude, you're gonna be really mad at yourself if you sit in that house.
right.
Yeah, so I just got up, throwed my bibs on, and because I mean, most of the stuff's already in the truck. All I got to do is grab the bait and go.
Yeah,
And I'd been wanting to come over here since I talked to them guys, and I hadn't got a chance yet. So like, I go over there and see what's up. And I knew it'd be this. It'd be these small parks,
right.
but they're
Duggar,
fun.
I ain't got nothing, but Bugman's caught some carp.
Now I did catch one. The first one I caught was one of them. They look different. Their scales are different looking. It's really pretty actually, but I don't know what kind of carp it is. The one guy that
Uh,
that
a
does the
miracle?
carp fishing video, it might have been.
Yeah, miracarps are pretty.
Yeah,
They
that
are
might be
very
what it
pretty.
was because its scales were really neat looking.
Yeah, I've never caught nothing but a regular common carp.
Yeah, me neither to the best of my knowledge, you know what I mean? Except
Right.
that one I'm telling you about, that's the first one I've ever seen, besides that one guy on, his lives.
Yeah, it might be a miracarp because
Yep.
I know they look like they're a pretty looking fish.
Yeah. Oh, maybe I catch another one we'll get to see.
Yeah.
I never can remember that kid's name. I shouldn't call him a kid. Heck, he's got a son that's a teenager, but anyone under 50 is a kid to me. I could see me doing something like this right here the rest of my life.
Oh man, if I ever get to retire, that's what I'll be doing.
I'm with you, man, dude. I don't got no retirement or nothing, so the only thing I'm ever going to get is Social Security. But my son wants me to live at their house, and that way they can go away whenever they want to, and not have to worry about the dogs and stuff. I'm like, that work, except for, except for in the wintertime. I'll be gone in the winter. I'll go down south somewhere. But I could definitely see myself sitting on a bank fishing somewhere
Oh yeah.
about, every day if I could.
Heck, I'd be doing that now every day after work, at least an hour. But
Yeah.
it'd be right here just in Sheboygan, and I've been forgetting because I take the net apart to put it in the car. Hey,
Yeah.
Alvin Lewis. Uh, and I had that wing nut and that boat I left in the house, so I never went. Haven't been fishing during the week. what was it, last year or the year before, I was fishing every day after work.
I know it sure helped me this summer because last couple summers I hadn't done anything really at all. So finding the catfishing people was the best thing that's happened to me. 'Cause
Hmm.
I was just in the house and at home all the time. Because I ain't a big fan of the town I had to come back to, so I don't really do nothing there.
Right.
And stumbling upon them big catfish, that caught my attention. And then the next thing I know, I'm asking people questions and stuff, and shoot, I was out fishing. I was like, heck yeah, good
Yeah.
for good for the brain, man.
Yep. Best therapy you can get. Putting a
Yep,
line in the water.
yep. I just don't ever seem to catch any fish if I'm doing a live. But once I get off the live, then I catch fish. Like, are you kidding me?
Right. That's how it's been for me.
Yeah, my lives are just aren't really. I don't know. It's an art, I guess. It takes practice. I'd reckon. I don't know.
Like I, like I was telling Audra the other day, or probably yesterday, I'm a fisherman. I'm not an entertainer. You
Exactly.
come in, you come into my lives, you're gonna see fishing rods on there. You might
Yeah,
get lucky and see a fish.
yeah, yeah. I'm with you. People like Stan and stuff. Stan's just a natural at being in front of the camera and talking. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And I don't have that.
I mean, this year, I think the best live I've had was when we was up in Eureka, uh, catfishing. Had top four channel cats that day.
Yeah.
That's the best. That's the best live I've had.
Well, there's a couple times after a while I just quit doing them because I found it was takes my attention away from the fishing too much.
Yeah.
Well, but coming up on someone else's live is okay because I don't have to worry about trying to see the chat because the sun's
Right.
shining. If I get hot, I take my glasses off, and then I can't see anyway.
Duggar's asking how are you, Bug Man?
I'm awesome. I
Man,
am awesome.
Duggar, need more than run a fish. Need a stick of dynamite.
Let's see what happens here.
Hey, Miss Valerie.
Hi, Valerie. How are you?
Oh man, probably another 10 minutes and we're gonna shut her down.
You heading the house, are you?
Yeah, soon.
Yep. I'll sit out here till the sun gets down past that building, then I'll go home. You're not allowed to fish here after dark, it says. So,
Yeah, see, that's how certain spots in Wisconsin is like that right now. 30 minutes before and 30 minutes after, something like that.
yep. Yeah, this is just a city park, so they don't. And like I said, I know what happened. People used to come here drinking and fishing, and causing trouble around here. And they finally said, "Well, we'll put an end to this. We just won't have no fishing tonight."
See, like where we go, where we burbot fish, you can fish until the park closes.
Yep.
So that's why we do a lot of burbot fishing down there in Port in that one park we fish at.
Here, fishes.
Thank you, Miss Valerie. Yeah, from here, I gotta go to the store, pick something up for dinner, and go home and cook.
Yeah, I grabbed Pizza Hut last night because I didn't really feel like trying to figure out what to cook or anything. But I got up, I think, like about 4 o'clock Friday morning because I had a report I needed to get done that I might have procrastinated on a little bit.
And last
So
night I picked up a rotisserie chicken and some potato wedges.
nice.
I think tonight probably end up doing I'm gonna probably just pick up some smoked sausage and do smoked sausage and onion.
Yeah, and I never thought I got some smoked sausage. That would be all right. Even I might even
Something
slice some
quick and
potatoes up.
easy.
I could slice some potatoes up and fry them up with some onions, maybe.
Yeah.
Smoked sausage, potatoes, and onions.
Miss Valerie, Audra's doing a lot better. Her doctor appointment the other day, her doctor told her she'll be off restriction next month. No, not at all. Fish are jumping like crazy. Hey, you got a couple guys down here now. They're casting. I'd probably do that after the live, but I ain't got my spoons with me.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, I keep
Yeah.
everything in the truck until winter time hits, and then I'll unload it all and put it in my little garage. And the only reason I do that's because I'm too lazy to carry it back and forth. To be honest with you.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, I can. I mean, it ain't like no one else drives that but me anyway. So it's like, yeah, I can stay. You know, all the back seats have been laid down for 2 years probably.
What I'll do real soon, I'll probably end up bringing the rods in and doing just light maintenance on
Yeah,
the reels,
yeah,
and then they'll go right back in the car.
yep. I'm gonna put new line on all mine come winter time.
What kind of line do you use? Braid or mono?
I've got one pole with braid on it. I'd never used it before in that Abu, and I'd like it, but I don't. I've got a bunch of mono I got to use up first. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because I bought it before I, tried the braid, and it's well, I might as well use it. But I like the braid. I got it on the one rod. Like that's the one I said I need to get a different rod for because the Berkeley catfish rod I put it on is too stiff. I think it's 60-pound braid.
yeah, that's what I switched over to braid from mono. I use that 65-pound test reaction tackle now.
Yeah, and I think I'm going to do that too when I get all what I got used up. It'll be next year sometime before it's all used up.
Yeah,
But yeah, I think I'm with you on that. I think I'm going to also. It's not like I'm fishing across rocky riverbanks or nothing right now.
right. I fished rocky areas with the braid, and I've had no problem with it really.
Really? Yeah, that
Yeah.
sometimes I think I should probably stay off the internet.
Well, I mean, it can. I guess it could.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier to cut your line, but you can do that with mono too.
Yep.
And I went with Reaction Tackle even before they picked me up as a sponsor. Uh, I went with them because I talked to JBT and I did research and they're cheap. I got 1,500 yards for $47.
Really.
Yeah,
Right.
65.
Really. Damn. Yeah. Sometimes I got to ask myself, do I really need to buy the best fishing line? And you know what I mean? Probably not.
I mean, the most expensive braid fishing mono, it'll break just like the other stuff.
Yeah.
And I've had no problem. I've caught fish uh, with this reaction tackle braid, and you can actually, if you got the rod in your hand, you can actually, yeah, like they say, you can feel the bite.
You, oh, he dogged me. You kidding me? I was sitting there just listening and not even thinking. Oh, he killed me. That was a
All
good hit
right,
right
Miss
there.
Valerie.
That was the best hit I had all day right there. We're going to go back out there, I think. Dang. That's the first one I had that was actually moving with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, small town. I switched from Whisker Seeker over to reaction tackle. At 30-pound stuff I had, it just started breaking. And Audra lost some nice fish on that because of that. All right, Miss Valerie, thanks for stopping in, dropping those links. Well, we're going to go ahead and end it here. Thanks for
All right.
everybody for coming in.
Yep.
Thanks for
Yep.
coming up, Bug Man.
Oh, no worries. I was glad I seen somebody. Like I said, I don't mind going live. I just can't do it very well myself. And if I see someone live, I'm like, heck yeah, I'll come up anytime.
Yeah,
Go back
yeah,
out here
we'll
and
come
catch
up.
that fish that just about ripped the line out of my hand.
Like I
I'll
said
catch out
before,
here
you're welcome
tomorrow.
up here anytime.
I'll do her
Everybody,
for sure.
but you have
Yep,
a
yep.
good night, Bug Man.
All
Good
right,
luck.
brother, you too. I thank you for letting me hang out.
Yeah, no
I
problem.
gotta get my phone here and figure out how to do it. Okay, I just hit the leave thing, can I?
Yep.
Yep. All right. Thank you guys, whoever was in the chat. Sorry I couldn't say hi because I couldn't see it. I'll see y'all sometime, maybe tomorrow morning. Bye.
All righty. Yeah, thanks for coming in, everybody. About to head to the house shortly myself and cook up some dinner.